All right. Well, let's talk about Paytm, because this is a counter that you've probably kept on your radar for various reasons. The latest development has to do with a regulatory update overnight. And in fact, Paytm Payments Service has received a boost with the RBI granting in-principle approval for a payment aggregator license, resolving a long-standing overhang. Hersh, you're joining in to talk about the implications of this. Hersh, one more barrier being removed.
Well, yes, or rather, one of the first in terms of regulatory, and that's the one big positive coming in for a Paytm. So, in principle approval, they're now allowed all of the rights that a payment aggregator is typically allowed to operate at. Well, they were currently not allowed to onboard new merchants onto the platform digitally. The big positive, of course, one is the sentimental positive that the RBI has given a thumbs up. The second one is the fact that you are now allowed to onboard merchants digitally. They had applied for this license in September of 2024. Of course, it so happens that you had Ant Financial make a complete exit in its direct holding in Paytm and this approval. Now, let me talk about what Bernstein's view with regard to this one is. They're saying that this is yet another positive inflection point for a Paytm. In fact, they're going one step ahead. They're saying that, one, there's a long-standing regulatory overhang which has gotten eased. This is almost as big a development as Paytm turning profitable. That's a big statement coming in from Bernstein with regard to this one. They're saying that this is the first constructive action after heightened regulatory scrutiny. They're also saying that the near-term earnings effect will likely be modest. So despite all of the positives, the earnings impact may just be modest. Over time, should support higher payment margins, which should aid top line and relief, bottom line, I apologize, and relief since rejection would have cast a shadow over the offline business as well. They're saying that this raises the likelihood of approvals for other pending developments also to come through. So constructive with regard to the regulatory side of Paytm all of a sudden. So the focus has shifted.